Let's head to the voicemail of Truth and Reason for the first time today.
Hi, this is Rico. Most fans want Stefanski to give up play calling. In my opinion, the hiring of Schwartz now will let Stefanski just focus solely on the offensive side of the ball. Schwartz is basically a head coach and doesn't need Stefanski to tell him how to do things. My point is, now since he hired Schwartz, do you think he'll be inclined to delegate the play calling duties to AVP, or does he have a built-in reason as to why he will continue on calling plays? Thanks.
As always, appreciate all the voicemails. I don't think he ever intended to give up play calling. I think, and again, I think you got to put yourself in Kevin Stefanski's position here. The reason he got the head coaching job is because of his offense and the way he calls a game. And the offense has been pretty good.
Yeah, and that on top of, if you're an organization, you want consistency, right? There's a reason why Mike Tomlin calls all the plays on defense in Pittsburgh. There's a reason why when it comes to New England, Bill Belichick calls the defense, no matter who's the defensive coordinator. And that's about consistency more than it's anything, because coordinators come in and out all the time, right? Especially offensive coordinators. So let's say you do let AVP call the plays and they get used to how AVP calls a game, and then AVP has a great year and gets hired away somewhere. Then what you going to do for next year? You know what I mean? Like that's the thing, right? Like, we want to delegate these responsibilities to other guys, but when you delegate a responsibility like play calling to somebody else, you're also leaving your team vulnerable to that guy getting hired away. So it's not really a good strategy when it comes to longevity. It's not really a great strategy when it comes to, consistency with this, right? Like, that's why they want to keep things consistent. And that's why Kevin's going to be the one calling the plays. And the offense is largely going to be Kevin Stefanski's offense, because that's the guy that cannot be hired from underneath you. That's why a lot of teams will hire an offensive head coach, because they want consistency on that side of the ball. And they know if they bring in this guy who's a good offensive coordinator, we're going to have that offense and we're going to be able to build around that. And that's just how this thing works. And, people are going to complain about Kevin's play calls. All Kevin has to do is win some games next year, then nobody cares who calls the plays.
Yep. Winning cures all ills in football and most team sports.